Hello guys and welcome to a new episode of Legends. I've been really busy with work these days and I haven't been able to play as much. Unfortunately, due to this, our rank in Legends dropped considerably, and considering the fact that only one day remains of this month's season, don't think I'll be able to reach top Legends in time. So I decided to put the grinding to a halt and have some fun with some decks. Mostly I decided to try Hlaalu because looks like everyone is playing it these days. And what I noticed is its high versatility. I only considered aggressive decks and mid-range, semi-control decks, but this is Hlaalu Cancer right here. Yeah, let's take a quick peek at it. Notice that I have 77. I explain quickly why. We've got loads of two-cost cards. Basically, this is just a ramp. It's a curve. It's a good curve. Has a good curve to it. We've got two cost, three cost, a lot of zero cost to trigger all the plot devices, the MacGuffins of this deck. Because I included Duke Vidim Dren, I had to put some of the 6, 7, 8, 9, and we don't have any 10s, but it's fine. As long as we should be able to play zero cost and draw like Mirak or Tascad, this should be fairly interesting. This deck bases on having low cost creatures in the first turn. So if you don't have low cost creatures, or you're missing on the Haunted Manor, which is imperative to have some winning against control decks like the Telvanni or the what's it called, the Tribunal. This is basically a short match. Raiding Party, we've got the Twin Lamps, especially good in keeping some of the lanes guarded, because we're basing on the mid-late game to start summoning stuff buffed up by the Haunted Manor or by the 5th Legion trainer. Decided to put the Burma Profiteer, of course, to benefit from Crassius' favor in case we get the opportunity. And as most Hlaalu decks only based on control and silence and damage, we decided to introduce Brynjolf, Monk Strike, highly versatile against aggro decks. Will help us keep us above the floating point to gain the upper hand. Ultimately, that's our best interest. So let's get on and have some fun. El Pums. It's going to be a Hlaalu versus Hlaalu. Cancer versus Cancer. Who will win? We're gonna keep this hand. Looks pretty solid. Yep. So on our next turn, Haunted Manor is going to be laying our foundation. We're just going to pass this turn. There's nothing we can do right now. And the Legion is quite pointless to put it as opposed to our opponent. Haunted Manor it is. What should we do next turn? Shadowmere. He's gonna get buffed a bit. Storm Pawnbreaker. Yeah, I know, Harry Potter. Go away. This is kind of pointless at the moment. So, Let's drop the Oathman. And then let's drop... Oh, but if we lay that one, we'll just get sniped. Okay, so let's go with the sharpshooter and silence. Well, let's see, silence Shadowmere, because we don't like him because he's a crazy horse. Goodbye. And no comebacks. Buffed Shadowmere is worse Shadowmere. Of course, when it's not in our deck. Next turn. What to do, what to do. So next turn we're just gonna clear the lane because we have the power. Or not. More 5th Legion trainers. And an Orclac captain. Yippee! Ouch. Raiding party. This is gonna be interesting. And a Burma Profiteer. What will it be? What will it be? I have so many options because I have 4 Magicka right now. We need to clear the board, and at least some of it. And we're gonna put the 5th Legion trainer, and we're just going to go with Raiding Party. Buff one of the Nord Firebrands, because that's what's gonna happen. Summon the next Nord Firebrand and kill that captain. And so our creatures have a chance at surviving. Norma Uber damage. And we're just gonna take out the 5th Legion trainers and leave him with some scrap. Which I believe he's going to trade in. Because if he goes to face, I'll just have more cards. Raiding party too. But you don't have anything to buff them with. Okay, so he's just gonna clear some of our creatures. Oh, okay. Straight to face. Thank you. So right now, conscription. Yeah, baby. We're feeling lucky today. Can't benefit from the drain yet, because if we summon it on this lane, is just gonna get eradicated. Let's go with the Burma Profiteer and start rebuilding some of our HP. We're going to buff and kill that 5/5 with our 6/6, of course. And we just buffed using the Hunted Mana. So right now he can only trade and kill that one, which is good. I'm okay with that. Goblin Skulk. This would be a nice and interesting way to summon our Ravenous Drain creature. Should we use the Magicka? Does this triggers if we summon this and the Ravenous gets buffed? Do we get breakthrough? Nope. Okay, so right after this match ends, I'm just gonna throw that card out because it looks like it's crap. Okay, grab a little 0 cost. What is it? Divine Fervor. Charge. Killing our Burma Profiteer. Seems legit. right now we're just we're just going to buff our stuff. We've got the 0 cost to trigger the 3 cost. Also got the 5 cost. Yeah, let's summon this and see what we can draw. Why nothing happened? Is this a bug? First time you play a card, I did play a card. I played the Nord Firebrand and I had 3 magical left. I didn't get a 3 cost. What the hell is going on? Draw some animals. Oh man, Pit Lion. So right now we have lethal on the board. Yep, we've got lethal. I wonder, if we play the Burma Profiteer, do we get a draw, or is this card really, really bugged? Because it's bugging me out. It's the first time I play Hlaalu. And I don't understand the mechanics well, but I'm adapting. Eat this. No. Prophecies triggered. Okay, draw me a card. Come on. Nothing. What the hell, man? Doesn't matter. Looks like we won. You suck, Duke. You suck big time. Victory is ours. Haha. And back with our next match against Nifidas. Sounds pretty elvish to me. Are you an elf, sir? No, you're just Hlaalu. This is a solid hand. Filled with plot devices. Goody goody. Deepwood Trapper. So he's playing maybe a guardish deck. Thieves Guild Recruit. He's starting to draw cards. Okay, we're going to place our Thieves Guild Recruit. And then trigger the plot on the gloves. Ooh. This should make it interesting. And out of sheer luck, it just got to be a 1 cost Ravager. He's filling up that deck. Good thing he's not having a Haunted Manor on the field right now. That would have been not so good for us. So what are we going to play? We're going to put a Ravager and then the Hlaalu Oathman, which will give us 3 magicka back. Then we're going to put the Lethal Guard because of the plot and all that. So we've got enough HP on the guard so that our drain creature should survive unless he has I don't know, some Nord Brands or some sharpshooters which could destroy it right away. More trappers. Seems legit. Looks like he doesn't have the firebrand, but he still got three magicka, so the pawnbreaker. Oh, he was hoping for the firebrand for that 0 cost. Fortunately, it did not turn out so good for him, did it? Raiding party. Oh, we could use a raiding party to trigger the plot device on our 2 costs to make it a 4/4. So I think we're going to use the Oathman to attack the Trapper and use the Drain to kill it, get back some HP as well, and use our Thieves Guild Recruit with one of the Nord Firebrand to kill off the Pawnbreaker, which should leave him with an empty board. And we're also going to summon our 2 costs, which will become a 4/4. And our last Nord Firebrand we're going to keep for the guard for our next turn of plotting. We call ourselves the USS Sugar Daddy. Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. Pew. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians. Pew. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians. And no more Indians in our hand. We must draw some more cards, or at least maybe draw something that could trigger more card drawing for us. So we're going to kill that off and use the Oathman just so we can have more creatures on the board in case of some Rambo schemes on his side, and use the guard on our Shadow Lane. Ooh, Monk Strike. This should come in handy next turn. And a Cauldron Keeper, because that sucks. We have no supports that can be activated, not as far as I know. So is he gonna trade, or is he going to summon something with more than 5 or more attack? Okay, so it's Haunted Manor, so I'm guessing that's the thing. He also needs to draw cards. You and me, we are alike. Yes. Italiano. Oh, damn. That's a 6/3 drain. We could actually use some silence right now. Good thing he did not kill our 4/4. So here's what we're gonna do. Use the Monk Strike to deal with that guard. That way we won't lose our creature. Use the Nord Firebrand to kill that Ash Berserker, and that's it. We don't want him to draw more cards. We don't want to break any runes. We'll just sit tight and wait for our cards to build a game for us. Come on, lucky number 7. Okay, kill that. Yeah, get some HP. Still got more HP than you. Just like Ace Ventura used to say. Luhu Zoho. And we lost creature. He has now a 5/5 Nord in his hand. So he used the mana to build that to 5/8. I was expecting the 5/5 to be laid on, but he needed a guard. So yeah, that makes sense. I think we'll. Yeah, we'll just pass because we don't have 8 Magicka and we can't trigger the plot. That would have been useful. The lethal guard could have taken care of that 5/8 Hive Defender. But that's life. You don't always get what you need. Oh, he's boarding up. That's a 7/7. How are we going to deal with that? Yep, we've got ourselves both lanes guarded, and on the field lane, if he wants to trade, he'll just trade them away. I don't care. Hoping he doesn't have a silencer. More guards. Yep, I was right. He plays guards. Full guards. No, he's not going to do it. He's waiting for Angolim to kill that off. Let's build some HP. Oh, we're not going to build any HP because we don't have it. But we're going to boost our guard. So he won't be able to kill it with Angolim. So he'll have to trade that 7/7. Which is a pretty good outcome based on what cards we currently have in our hand. We only have the conscription, which we'll be able to play in 2 turns from now. He's starting to build up that damage. Not looking good. So right off the bat, we're going to trade that that Hive Defender with the 1 cost. Goodbye. Some face damage. It's pretty useless. We're summoning that for our conscription. So right now, if he's going to trade some of the creatures that we have, it'll help us because it'll make more space for our 2-cost creatures to spawn across the board. And crap. Bye bye, no more damage boosting. That was not one of the desired outcomes, but we're at the same level right now. He has no cards in his hand, I have few. I'm going to go with conscription here. Looks like our chances went from bad to not so bad. We have to do something. Go for some face and wait for our next turn. Don't tell me more silence is on the way. Nope. Which is good. Come on, man. What you got? What you got? More guards. More guards. yeah, man. We got the haunted manor finally. This is turn 12. Um, let's see. This is going to be tricky. Just grab some HP. Trade that off. Get a 0 cost. Awesome. We've got the North Firebrand, which we can boost. So we're gonna put the haunted manor, and then we're going to trigger the plot, reduce the cost. Awesome. We're not going to fully boost that one because it will be much more easier to silence one fully boosted creature. So we're going to spread our entire damage over the board just like that. The main thing of boosting only one creature is that creature becomes a target, and if it's vulnerable to silence or lethal or some other thing, then you basically just built up nothing and you threw all your chances out the window. And he quit. Yes, we won.